You know what?
Kyler Murray better than Jared Goff, dog.
Kyler Murray is not better than what?
Ja-
Okay,
Kyler Murray is better than Jared
damn
Goff.
all that. Damn all that. Let's go ahead and brother to brother, mano y mano. What is your beef with Jared Goff? Let's go ahead and get it out right now.
He's not like that, man. He just
What
not
you mean
like
he's
that,
not like that?
He's not, man. I mean, he's been having good seasons. Yeah, he's been throwing for a lot of yards, man. But I just feel like his situations, he's the most blessed quarterback I ever seen in my life. The situation he had with Sean McVay and the Rams with Kupp and Robert Woods and Ty Gurley was wonderful.
Agreed.
Then he get to go over here with Ben Johnson, and they just bless him with Amon-Ra St. Brown and freaking J-Mo and Jahmyr Gibbs and Montgomery. Like, he's been blessed, man. He ain't never had to get it out the mud. It ain't been no grind for him. When has he grinded? I ain't never seen a number one pick get this much this early. Like most number one picks, when Carson Palmer came in, he had to get out the mud. You don't go to teams that's already just set up with just phenomenons out there. Like Ty Gurley was the best running back in the game when he had Jared Goff as a quarterback.
So how is it Jared Goff's fault that he gets put in beautiful situations? And then wouldn't that be a knock if you get put in beautiful situations and then you don't do good?
Yes, that would be a knock.
So why are you knocking him for doing good in beautiful situations?
Because I'm studying him as a quarterback, and I'm like, he's not as good as people think he is. However, we can't see it fully and clearly because he got so much gold around him.
You want to know how I know that statement is bullshit, my brother?
How?
Jared Goff was the best quarterback against the blitz the last 2 seasons. If that don't tell you how good a quarterback is when you got pressure bearing down on you all the time.
The reason that he's so good against the blitz is look who he's throwing to.
Mm-hmm. Safety blankets everywhere.
Look, I mean, even if all else fails, you dumping the ball to Jahmyr Gibbs.
Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
Detroit Lions.
Life without Big Ben.
Now, DeMarcus, I know this is going to upset you a little bit, but just how the Patriots benefited last year, this is the team that's going to benefit this year.
I mean, make no mistake, I didn't realize that the Lions finished as low as they did until Chris told me.
Yeah. So
I mean, that team built the way that it is, it just had a misfortunate run on injuries and stuff.
So let me tell you their first 5 games, Mill. And listen. New Orleans, Buffalo, Jets, Carolina, Arizona.
The Buffalo will be a challenge. New Orleans, they probably can get. Carolina, they probably could get. Who was after Carolina?
They got all of them except one, maybe.
Arizona.
Arizona, yeah, but yeah. Oh, they gave them an easy one.
Oh yeah, this is they get 10 weeks of preseason. and they can squeeze out that Buffalo one too. They got a lot to figure out in Buffalo. That defense ain't gonna be.
Listen, I'm telling y'all, Buffalo's gonna be a bigger wreck than y'all think.
Yeah.
But moving on, Detroit. Let's get to it.
Okay. They got their bye week comes early, week 6, which could be bad for them, and I'll explain why.
Yeah, injuries for later season.
Here you go. Green Bay, Minnesota, Miami, New England, Tampa, Chicago, Atlanta, Tennessee, Minnesota, the Giants, Chicago, Green Bay is how they close the season.
Where's the Green Bay game?
At the end of the year, the Green Bay game is in the frozen tundra.
Oof. Y'all going from AC to the frozen wasteland? Oof.
I'll let y'all get y'all shit off first. Y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead. We'll say the Lions fan for last. I'll let y'all get y'all shit off.
Oof. I don't like the way that
they threw y'all alley-oop for y'all first 6 weeks, though.
We have a last place schedule.
But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing with them, right? By the Green Bay game, they could be resting their starters.
That's crazy. They won't, but you know what? Let's go here. Forget the schedule. We'll get to the schedule in a minute. Let's go here.
Okay.
You lose Montgomery.
Gotcha.
It took a while. I mean, J-Mo came in as a rookie with an injury, missed most of that first season. You know, it took him a while to come on the second season. Amon-Ra had rose the Pro Bowl stardom, and J-Mo was just a speedster guy. But I think Jameis Williams is so good, dog. I think this year is gonna be the year where we get the. I mean, I think this is a breakout season for J-Mo, dog. I really
They paid him, so they see what we see. Like I love the trust that the front office and Dan Campbell has had, knowing like he had the suspension for the gambling, whatever. He had the injuries. You know what I'm saying? He was a troubled youth, right? But then you let him get comfortable. You believed in him and you trusted him and you worked with him. And then you get your 1,000-yard season, and he can be a real good route tree guy. And I think the wide receiver room that we have, I see it as Amon-Ra as wide receiver 1, Jameson Williams as wide receiver 2, and then you go ahead and do the same thing you did with Jameson Williams to Isaac Tesla, and that'll be your wide receiver 3. That dude is a stud too. So the receiving core is not bad at all.
And Greg Dortch too. I like
and they got Greg Dortch from Arizona, who we also got the OC from Arizona. So that's already a relationship there.
Yeah,
between Greg Dortch and the OC.
Who's
I like Drew Petzik.
I like the fact that y'all lost Montgomery, who was a bruiser for y'all, and then y'all went and got Pacheco, who is, you know, kind of a bruiser, just a smaller version of a bruiser, but you know, he run between the tackles really hard. So I like that because Jahmyr Gibbs need a 1-2 punch, man. He, you know,
it's probably going to be a 70-30 split. Like, I think they were comfortable with letting David Montgomery go because they're about to fully just give the running game to Jahmyr Gibbs. Like, he's just 100% the feature back. Like, that was
he ain't that big either though, Chris. Like, you need somebody to you know, be a short yardage type guy
for sure.
Yeah, because 17 games plus playoffs, yeah, you gonna need to preserve that little dude.
You got
100%.
When you got an offensive line like that, you ain't got to be very big.
That's true.
And
the same thing like we was talking about Devon Achane though. The abuse and the wear and tear on that frame, is he going to be able to stand up like over the long term?
Well, I mean, but you went and got Mel's right though. You went and got Pacheco to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's what you went in there, all that high stepping and running hard and all that shit. That's to get me 2 yards for a first down, and I'm gonna put my workhorse back in here and go back to work.
Yeah,
that's what we got him for.
It's gonna be a little bit different than Sonic and Knuckles. Like, it won't be so much 50-50. That's why I said it might be like a 70-30, might be a 65-35. But you're gonna see
Chris can't Vaki run the ball too.
Yeah. And I think we still got Craig Reynolds too. So,
I mean, it's
the thing for me, and this is the reason why I'm not going to sit here and say 12 wins, 13 wins, 14 wins, this and the third, is because again, it's another coordinator turnover, right? We gave John Morton a chance last year. It was terrible. Dan Campbell ended up calling the plays middle of the season, lost all faith in the OC. Like, it was just bad. We got another guy coming in now, Drew Petzik out of Arizona, right? But I will say that expectations are not high. Like, you know, I'm not going to sit here and be like, Super Bowl this year, boom, easy like that. But from what from what Drew Petzik was able to do with that dumpster fire in Arizona, and you were able to get 1,000-yard rusher, 1,000-yard receiver, and 1,000-yard tight end out of that. And now you walking into this Lions situation with 3 bomb receivers, a great running back, an all-world tight end, and a quarterback who knows how to get the ball to all those weapons. I'm not saying that nobody's Ben Johnson except Ben Johnson, right? What Ben Johnson did for us was absolutely incredible, right? And we all knew, we all faced the facts that, you know, we not gonna get another Ben Johnson. But I think Drew Petzik has the opportunity to be able to not be a Ben Johnson copycat, but he can do what he can create his own path with, and you shaking your head, right? Ben Johnson is fucking ass without us. I want you to understand that.
Y'all ain't never go see 2023 again. Or was it 2024? Y'all ain't never seen a year like that again.
I want you to understand just how ass Ben Johnson is.
I don't know about ass.
Out on his own.
Oof.
No, and let's keep it a buck and let's be real about it. We're gonna talk about them too.
You just heard he gone. No, everybody can talk about their ex-girlfriend after they leave. Everybody can do that. Oh man, she couldn't cook. Listen, her toenails were too long. All of that.
Some coaches realize that the grass ain't greener on the other side. And listen, granted, Chicago, 11 wins last year? That was cool. That was pretty. They were very close to being a 5-win team last year.
Did y'all beat Chicago?
We swept them.
This man said an 11-win team was very close to being a 5-win team. Dang.
Hey,
DJ, am I lying?
Real. It's real.
Yeah, but they won them though. If they keep winning close
Who else
games,
did that?
And that's what you. And that's the Chiefs. The Chiefs did that.
Yeah,
Chiefs did it the year before.
Yeah.
And if you
gotta watch, you gotta live by it, die by it.
If you want to bank your,
because you just said this opposite thing when we was on the Patriots earlier. when somebody said they losing winning close games.
No, I'm saying like you live by it, you're gonna die by it the same way. Okay. Your record is up to a coin flip. And you're not really winning games.
Perfect example. The Chiefs, they won when because they went 15-2 the same year we went 15-2, but they won most of them games was all one possession games.
Under 7 points.
Yeah, all them wins was under, there was no, and then the following season, what happened? The coin flipped. All the games they lost was by one possession.
Agreed.
Chicago can be the same thing, and I think they will. And this is not division hate. This is not Ben Johnson hate. This is not. Y'all just gotta look. That team is not as good as y'all think they are. On top of the fact that Caleb Williams is on the cover of Madden, and we clearly know what that does.
Yeesh. I didn't realize he was on the cover.
He's on the cover of Madden.
He's on the cover of Madden doing the Jordan
with his nail polish.
With his nail polish.
So we all know what that does.
Yeah, it might be over. So defensively, Chris, what's wrong with your safeties?
Kirby Joseph should be back. Brian Branch is still going to be out to start the season. Might ramp him up towards the middle.
Okay. And you lost your corner, who was ass anyway, but he was your starting corner.
God, good riddance. Because I mean, it's unfortunate his situation, but
why is it unfortunate? He tried to be Al Pacino. You ain't gangster.
You can't. And they went ahead and cut him. We picked up Rocky Sin, so we got a veteran back there.
True.
I'm trying to remember who else. The second, so I think
Keith Abney and DJ Reed are gonna be your corners.
DJ Reed, right? So, I think the calling card for our defense this year is the front seven. I think if we can cause pressure and get back there and disrupt in order to spare the secondary. I mean, Kirby Joseph should be back, so there'll be some help there, and then Brian Branch will come back in the middle of the season. So then the secondary will hopefully be a little bit more, cohesive. But the front seven is definitely where it's at for us right now on defense.
Aiden Hutchinson, Elaine McNeil, Levi, how you say his last name, Chris?
Ozarike, yeah.
DJ Warner, Derek Barnes, Jack Campbell, and Malcolm Rodriguez. That's your front seven.
That's the front seven. We lost Alex Anzalone. He went down to Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
He was a good glue guy. He definitely, played the middle. He played linebacker very well. Wish him the best. But he was also getting up there in age and commanding a big contract. So, and especially when you got Jack Campbell and Malcolm Rodriguez coming up.
I'm really comfortable with y'all offense a little bit. I'm really going to be concerned about them safeties for real though. I'm really
whoever's stepping in for Brian Branch, yeah. Kirby, I'm not worried about.
But the thing is,
Kirby was all pro when he was healthy. So
yeah, but they both out though.
No, Kirby Joseph will be back.
He'll be back.
Week 1. Okay. Kirby will be back.
So with this schedule, Chris, it's very well. It's 12 wins in here.
Yeah, for sure. I think we can beat the Saints opening week 1. I would like to say we could beat the Bills, but that'll be the first test against, like seeing a playoff team. And granted, they look different with coaching, we look different with coaching and some pieces. So that one can go either way. But for the sake of argument, I'm gonna just go ahead and put that one up as a loss. We'll beat the Jets, we'll beat the Panthers, we'll beat the Cardinals.
Carolina gonna be a little test for y'all.
This man just said he just slid by the Panthers like.
I'm a Chris though.
And I say it again, we'll beat the Panthers.
I'm a Chris.
We'll beat the Jets. We'll beat the Panthers. I didn't stutter. I didn't misspeak.
That's gonna be funny.
Shout out to my homie Dennis, man. Rest in peace, man. But we gonna do them Panthers in. I'm sorry. we gonna do them boys in. The Packers at home. I'm gonna give that to us. We'll take that one.
Okay.
Is Micah back by then? What week is that?
It won't matter.
It won't be back by then.
He won't.
Jordan Love just love giving the ball away to Lions players. So, so I'll count that one. I'm gonna count the Vikings as a win, regardless if you got Kyler Murray or JJ McCarthy at quarterback. I don't think that either of them is enough to get a win.
Okay.
Dolphins, that's a win. Patriots,
that's tough.
That's tough.
Where's
that's
that?
tough. By that time, it's in Germany. By that time,
I forgot about that game.
By that time, if the Patriots have gelled,
Jameer is from there.
No, St. Brown is.
St. Brown.
Yeah. So, but if AJ Brown has gotten into that system, has gotten accommodated with Drake May, you guys have got everything going. I think this is our first overseas game. I think the Patriots have had a couple already. So that might play I'm gonna go ahead and I want to call that a win, but just for the sake of the fact that it's overseas, it might be an L. We might lose to the Buccaneers. We might not. It depends on what that team looks like. No Mike Evans, but you do got Emeka Ibuka and Chris Godwin might be back. He might be hurt by this time.
It might be time for him to be hurt. You're right.
Yeah, it might be time for him to be hurt.
His regularly scheduled intermission.
Yeah. We got the Bears on Thanksgiving.
That's tough.
No, we owe them one. So I think I'm gonna call that one a dub.
Where y'all playing at?
This is the most modest.
Huh?
Look, DJ, this is the most modest and glass half full roster or schedule that I've ever heard a fan do. Like he just throwing wins everywhere. Go ahead and finish. I want to hear how many you come up with.
We beating the Falcons. We beating the Titans.
Just beating everybody, dog.
Hold on. Matter of fact.
How many count? Please just. I want to know the number. It sounds like 15.
They
at 10-2 right now.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
They don't have a hell of
8,
a bounce back.
9,
they had like 13,
10,
14.
11. I can see 12 or 13.
12 or 13.
I can see 12 or 13 wins. I think we'll split Green Bay. I think we'll split Chicago. We'll sweep Minnesota.
You didn't want to say that.
Huh?
You didn't want to say that. I could tell.
I didn't because we didn't split Chicago last year. But
that's why I feel like they owe y'all one.
But here's the thing. Here's why I say we'll split Chicago and Green Bay. The last 2 games of the season are in Chicago and in Green Bay.
So you're saying you're losing by default. Y'all be resting by then.
No, I'm saying we're losing that because of the weather.
It's going to be cold as shit.
It's going to be cold as hell.
Yeah. In both
games.
Both of them outside.
Both of them outside.
They're going to see y'all outside, boy.
January 3rd and January 10th.
Oh, my goodness. That's 2 weeks in a row.
You got Minnesota.
Just play the bums. Play the bums for 2 weeks.
You got
Minnesota. See, the only way we can sit the starters is if the division is already won. If it's not coming down to either of those 2 last games, then we'll sit. But if something is if this is and this is going to be a competitive division, right? On paper it should be
the most competitive division in football.
On paper it should be that. On paper you should have 4 over 500 teams.
Because what he's kind of breezing over them boys up in purple.
Ain't nobody breezing over them motherfuckers. Listen, your quarterback options is JJ McCarthy and Kyler Murray. And little do you know,
on Kyler, though.
Little do you know, I'm not, because Modern Warfare 4 drops this. Modern Warfare 4
Murray
drops
played for Detroit, they would be in the Super Bowl.
If Modern Warfare 4 drops this fall, good fucking luck.
You know, Kyler Murray better than Jared Goff, dog.
Kyler Murray is not better than what?
Yeah,
okay,
let's
damn all that. Let's go ahead and brother to brother, mano y mano. What is your beef with Jared Goff? Let's go ahead and get it out right now.
He's not like that, man. He just.
What
not
you mean
like
he's
it,
not like that?
He's not, man. I mean, he's been having good seasons. Yeah, he's been throwing for a lot of yards, man. But I just feel like his situations. He's the most blessed quarterback I ever seen in my life. The situation he had with Sean McVay and the Rams with Kupp and Robert Woods and Ty Gurley was wonderful.
Agreed.
Then he get to go over here with Ben Johnson, and they just bless him with Amon-Ra St. Brown and freaking J-Mo and Jahmyr Gibbs and Montgomery. Like, he's been blessed, man. He ain't never had to get it out the mud. It ain't been no grind for him. When has he grinded? I ain't never seen a number one pick get this much this early. Like most number one picks, when Carson Palmer came in, he had to get out the mud. You don't go to teams that's already just set up with just phenomenons out there. Like Ty Gurley was the best running back in the game when he had Jared Goff as a quarterback.
So like how is it Jared Goff's fault that he gets put in beautiful situations? And then wouldn't that be a knock if you get put in beautiful situations and then you don't do good?
Yes, that would be a knock.
So why are you knocking him for doing good in beautiful situations?
Because I'm studying him as a quarterback, and I'm like, he's not as good as people think he is. However, we can't see it fully and clearly because he got so much gold around him.
You want to know how I know that statement is bullshit, my brother?
How?
Jared Goff was the best quarterback against the blitz the last 2 seasons. If that don't tell you how good a quarterback is when you got pressure bearing down on you all the time, but Chris, you constantly performing, people crumble under the blitz.
But Chris, what I'm saying is if you put any other quarterback in that situation, how many of them are better than him in that situation?
Hold on, man. Hold on. The reason that he's so good against the blitz is look who he's throwing to.
Mm-hmm. Safety blankets everywhere.
Look, I mean, even if all else fails, you dumping the ball to Jahmyr Gibbs. Think about.
I want you to go do some homework and see how many of those passes under pressure, under the blitz, went to Jahmyr.
But think about this though, Chris. Am I comfortable against the blitz in Dallas? I promise you, number 2 had to be Dak Prescott. It had to be. Dak is throwing the ball to CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. Hell yeah, he's comfortable against the blitz.
He real comfortable. All you gotta do is throw it in the general vicinity.
Just put it in the general vicinity.
I think y'all putting a lot on Jared
Goff. No, same thing goes. You throwing the ball to Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jameson Williams coming out of the blitz. It's no shit. You number 1 against the blitz. Mm-hmm. That's not a good stat to bring up.
That is a good stat. No, there's a lot of quarterbacks who have good weapons on the outside and can't get the ball to them.
So man, let me ask you this. What NFL situation would you be able to put Jared Goff in and where you could be able to fully grade him?
Watch this nigga say the Jets.
Put him in Kyler Murray's situation.
Yeah. Let's see what he looked like. What Kyler Murray had at Arizona. Let's see what he looked like as a rookie, second year, third year player in Carolina with what Bryce Young had. If I can see him in that situation, I could grade him a little bit better.
Because I'm gonna tell you this right now: the same weapons that you give Jared Goff every season, this is the first time Kyler Murray is ever gonna have anything like that.
Ever. Even with them having Marvin Harrison Jr. Marvin Harrison Jr. ain't jealous.
He ain't Jordan Addison either.
Come on,
Mel's disposition with Jared Goff is just unwarranted.
It's just an opinion. It's just an opinion. I could be wrong. I'm just saying
you are wrong,
and that's fair. if I'm wrong and we're able to see Jared Goff lead a team that's a skeleton crew and be like, oh, okay, it was Jared Goff then. Maybe Robert Woods and Cooper Kupp and Sean McVay isn't that good. Maybe Jared Goff was carrying him. Or maybe Jameer Gibbs and Laporta and J-Mo and St. Brown ain't that good. Maybe they're getting carried by Jared Goff.
So tell me this: who has ever led a skeleton crew to win a Super Bowl?
I'm not saying they need to win a Super Bowl. I'm saying
okay.
I've seen quarterbacks perform and where I know. Okay, what do you mean?
Who led a skeleton crew to a successful season?
Tom Brady.
No. Name the wide receivers then.
Name them.
I think Edelman might have. No, it was one year where Tom Brady's best receiver was playing cornerback in the playoffs. Troy Brown.
Troy Brown. Yeah,
it's true. It's true. And the year that he had a legitimate number one receiver, they didn't win.
True story.
Yeah, I seen
that was,
him.
That was the best team ever created.
That was the best team. Yeah, yeah.
How good did Deion Branch look in New England?
You ain't for real. Seriously. And you have no idea who he is. And that was the best receiver Tom had that year.
Yeah.
And he was looking damn good.
Straight out of Texas A&M.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He made Wes Walker, who the Miami Dolphins didn't even want, into a Hall of Famer. And then got Julian Edelman, was like, hey, I'm gonna make you the new Wes Walker.
And he was a quarterback in college.
Jules was, yeah.
Yeah.
At Akron. What's that shit?
The one
that see, we don't even know, DJ. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. A State.
Now
shout out Jules. I don't hold on, Corey. I don't feel like that's the first and only name that you brought up, and Tom Brady is considered in the GOAT conversation.
Yeah,
Jared Goff is nowhere in the GOAT conversation.
Yeah, that ain't.
So go name me somebody on Jared Goff's level that led a skeleton.
Lamar Jackson's first receiver was the ghost of Odell Beckham Jr. Other than that, all he had was a tight end.
Still to this day, that's been the major knock ever. Like when I thought that he was gonna be something when he got D-Hop, and like you said, Josh
Allen made a lot of living off of no receiver too.
Yeah.
No, he just don't throw to the receivers.
Agreed. Agreed.
He throw it to Stephon Diggs, the tight end, or he run.
Agreed. Or hand the ball off to James Cook.
Or hand the ball off.
But they successful.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily call that a skeleton crew. That's just a by choice by the quarterback.
But that was my point though, Chris. That was exactly my point. What team is out there where we can say we can put Jared Goff on that team and he can get credit if they had a good season? Like, what would that team look like? We're gonna say the Browns, because I think the Browns got decent weapons.
Yeah, we ain't gonna leave them with nothing. Get some decent ones. I mean, I seen Cam Newton take Greg Olsen and Ted Ginn to the Super Bowl.
Agreed.
So that type of situation is what you're looking at. So in New Orleans, if Jared Goff was getting traded to New Orleans, and next thing you know, they was in the Super Bowl, would he get credit for it then? They got down there as Chris Olave. Really?
Yeah. Yeah, if he went over there and lit it up, I'd be like, okay, I was wrong.
Listen,
just say you're wrong now, because you know you're wrong.
But just listen, Chris. Mel has a point. He has been gifted some amazing situations.
Yeah.
And the thing about those situations is,
but y'all can't make that as a knock against him. He didn't choose to go. He didn't get drafted to Detroit. He didn't pick Detroit in free agency. He got traded to Detroit. That's not his fault.
But check it out. But this is my thing. You went to the Super Bowl, right? Jared Goff went to a Super Bowl, and they traded Jared Goff for a 33-year-old, 34-year-old quarterback. And then the aftermath of that is that they won a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? They didn't feel like Jared Goff could get them over the hump, right?
And they won that Super Bowl without Todd Gurley. He didn't have a Todd Gurley running back.
He didn't.
And he had Odell Beckham for half the game.
Yeah, because Gurley was hurt.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is Gurley got them that good record in the regular season. I think he got through maybe one game in the playoffs, and then they had him out there as a decoy. He wasn't healthy, but they just had him out there to trick people to think he was healthy. But my point is this: Gurley helped Jared Goff, and it wasn't enough. On top of having McVay and Kupp and Woods, when Stafford got there, he didn't have a Gurley in the backfield to really help him. It was all Stafford's arm and his smarts.
That's tough. That's Chris. That's tough for Chris because you turn him in between his two quarterbacks.
I was about to say,
those are my two quarterbacks.
He knew good and well how good
nobody's gonna sit here and say that Jared Goff has a better arm than Matthew Stafford. In no world is that true.
Or better nothing. Better brain, better heart, better girlfriend. There's literally nothing.
I don't know. Jared Goff girl does look better than Matthew Stafford's girl.
It's a dude though.
It's not a what?
She's a dude. Check it. Adam's apple. Check it.
She's sick.
Nah, this
Matthew Stafford's girl been through a lot these last.
Mel got his. Mel likes rage baiting, bro, and I'm really trying to do better because I have crashed out numerous of times, and it's on film. And this is why I can't have NFC North and Lions conversations with this nigga because this he really be trying me. He really be trying me. Now, granted,
but I didn't say nothing about you though. I just said something about Goff.
Nope. Listen, the trade happened. It is what it is, and LA saw what they needed to get in Matthew Stafford, and they cashed in on it. Yeah. We saw Jared Goff, and we knew that it wasn't a win now situation. We were building towards it. The year that we lost to the 49ers in the NFC Championship was the year we were supposed to win the Super Bowl.
Y'all had a lot of injuries going into that game, though, Chris.
No, it wasn't as bad as the year we went 15-2.
Agreed. I agree.
But the year and a lot of people like to blame Dan Campbell for not kicking the field goal in that NFC Championship.
He was being aggressive.
Listen, you play for the win, bro.
You play for the win, right? And there was just a lot of unlucky football shit that happened. The Brandon Ayuk helmet catch, and at that moment is what changed the whole trajectory of the game. So, right, they took their foot off the gas. It's whatever. Like the Lions lost. I'm not saying that but I'm saying like that was the year because we was gonna beat the shit out the Chiefs. We was gonna win that Super Bowl, right? The year we went 15-2, offense is humming. That's the defensive year that we just was getting niggas off the street and was like, hey, come put this jersey on and go play defense. And you asking a lot. And by the time you get to the playoffs, you trying to you know what I'm saying, and we got our head cracked in by Washington. It is what it is. And then last year, Ben Johnson leaves. It's a whole new turnover and everything.
Transition is not just easy.
You
can't give it credit for it, man.
Hell yeah, Stafford's wife is a modern traditionalist, Jeffrey. She from Holland.
And even if you got
we just covered that, man.
Yeah, she even what do you expect?
Even if you got Ferraris and Lamborghinis and all that fancy shit in the driveway, it don't mean nothing if you don't know how to drive manual. And that's what happened with our fucking OC last year. You know what I'm saying? He got all these weapons and didn't know how to actually use this shit. So this year is like, okay, let's see if we got an OC who knows how to actually use this explosive offense and use these weapons properly. And then can the defense maintain health?
So let me ask you this, Chris. With this schedule, I can see 12 wins.
I can see 12. We're not getting 15. We're not going undefeated.
Now, with that being said, you will go into the playoff literally not being battle tested.
No, I think the division is battle testing.
That's not enough.
It's six games.
That's battle testing every year, though. It's a division.
Yeah.
It's always
the division does not prepare you for the playoffs. I mean, you can just be that great. I mean, I said the same thing about Seattle, and we see what happened there last year.
Mm-hmm.
But
the same can be said about the year that we went to the NFC Championship. Was following up a 9-8 season. We didn't really play nobody in that year.
But you didn't make it out of the championship game.
We made it to the championship game from being 9-8.
I'm just not big on second place trophies, Chris. I'm sorry.
I understand. But at the same time, we made it further than the Cowboys did in the last 30 years.
I agree. That's why I'm not real big on second place trophies with them either.
So
like I agree with you 1,000%. So that didn't hurt me. The biggest games that y'all gonna play are Buffalo and New England, and you play those week 2 and week 10.
Buccaneers always play us tough. So that'll be a good game.
Nobody's considering the Bucs to be one of the best teams in the league, though.
No, it's not considering one of the best, but they win the division every year.
I mean,
they beat us. They was one of the 2 losses that 15-year season.
Okay.
No, nah. I ain't gonna give that one to you. You can't go to the playoffs on a losing record and then say that you deserve to be there. I don't give a shit if you did win your division.
Tom Brady did it.
Man.
8-9 with the Bucs and made the playoffs.
8-9 with the Bucs and got their ass whooped in week 1 of the playoffs.
Made the playoffs though.
By who?
What you mean?
Who whooped that ass?
Was it y'all?
Yeah, that's Tom Brady's last game,
and that was the one that y'all went and gave up the damn butt to Green Bay the next week, huh?
Sheesh.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it was.
Mel, you remember that game?
Yes, it was.
Jordan Love looked like a Hall of Famer.
but he was throwing the butt naked wide open receiver. I mean, butt naked. Wide open.
What was it? 28 zip in the first quarter?
In the first quarter.
Yeah. It was bad.
It was 28-0 in the first 4 drives.
What you say they was running practice?
Practice?
So I mean, so yes, the schedule is it's a last place schedule. It's very favorable, and I'm not saying like, oh, we should be champions just because of the schedule. No, like obviously there's still growing pains, there's still adjustments being made with the coaching. So, but looking at the schedule, there are 12 wins to be had.
It's 12 wins go win the division though.
It might. 12 wins also might be a wild card, and depending on how the rest of the NFC stack up, 12 wins might leave you outside looking in.
What's the other division that y'all play this year?
It's the AFC East and the NFC. It's the NFC South. Thank you. AFC East and NFC South. And then three random games sprinkled in there. That's the
10 at best.
That's 10 at best from We the Champs.
That's one Giants game.
Chris, we got 10 at best in the comment section.
I think that's a Bears fan who is smoking nail polish. So
shit, smoking.
Yeah, smoking is crazy.
Ooh,
I've heard people huffing it, but
yeah, for real, dog.
Oh no, never mind. He said hopefully Mike Evans can be productive for him. So where did Mike Evans go? He went to
49ers.
Oh, San Francisco. Okay.
All right. So check.